Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to design to avoid warping. So warping is basically when you print something and the edges start to come up from the print bed and start to cave into the object itself. And I'm pretty sure some of you may have experienced this and have experienced some frustrations with this, but there is actually some ways you can design to avoid this. So I've already made a bowl here, and basically, let's say we were printing a bowl. We would want to actually fillet the bottom of the bowl. Basically just like this, so that way when you're printing, it prints layer by layer, but also it avoids warping because it's not just like a flat piece that is able to come up. And so like, let's say it does actually warp, there'll be minimal warping because this thing actually already curves up. And so if that's part of your design, that's one way you can avoid warping. So I'm actually just going to show you guys quickly how I did that, just to clarify the concept. So we're just going to quickly make a bowl here. And go ahead and click that. Let's click there and click there. All right. And I want to make sure that these two are parallel, add some constraints. All right, those two are parallel. Perfect. All right, I like the way that looks. And then I'm going to go to create and then revolve. Click my profile, click the axis. All right, perfect. So now I have created that bowl. So basically, let's say we're actually just going to print the bowl like this. As you can see, it's just a flat surface at the bottom. So this is subject to warping because we know if we were to print and let's say your hotbed isn't that hot or something didn't go right with your printer, this would actually warp up and it would curve in, upwards towards the object, caving inside. And we don't want that. We want a flat surface here. And so usually warping happens at the edges, which is why it would make the most sense to actually fillet the edge at a certain radius. And you can play around with the radius. Sometimes it may be too small, it won't work right, but I'm going to say this is going to be 0.25. And I think that should be a pretty good radius to avoid any warping at the bottom here. So basically, whenever you have a flat edge and you can afford to fillet, I highly suggest filleting it because that'll definitely help avoid that warping for you. So that is my tip for you guys.